friends, we're here on this beautiful Monday to kick off two things, the start of a new week and the start of a new season. So today is the Autumn Equinox, so we're starting fall, having an opportunity to wave goodbye to summer after we've reflected on all the great fun adventures we've had, embracing the change of the seasons. It's a wonderful time to set new intentions for yourself, let go of things, whether you didn't achieve them in the past season or you just kind of let it go and start fresh. So we love a fresh start.
We have a little, a simple fall equinox, little flow to get you going, moving, the juices flowing. So Jenny's going to be our model here, and I'm going to lead you through this. So Jenny, if you could come into tabletop, coming onto the hands. So as you arrive in tabletop, just take a moment, make sure that the hip points are lined over the knees. You're strengthening through the hands, pressing them out away, shoulders over the wrists. Beautiful. Allow yourself to look past the edge of the mat. And we're just going to start to dive right into cat-cow. So take a nice breath in, let the belly drop, the tailbone lift, heart space shining forward. Let yourself start to breathe out as you ripple the spine, doming the upper back here, tucking the tailbone, and the chin slightly towards the chest, press through the floor. Take a nice breath in, let the belly drop, coming back to cow pose. And then as you breathe out, push through the floor, pressing through the tops of the feet and through the hands. Allow yourself to just find a little rhythm here with your breath. Diving into any additional movement that you need to start to loosen on up. If it's a little rock forward and back or a deep bend in the elbows, start to really dive into your cat-cow. Let your breath deepen a little bit further. Really feel that strong connection to your breath as we just dive right into our practice. Take it one more time each direction. Give yourself one more cow, one more cat. Let's start to work our way back to a neutral spine. Again, set that strong foundation. Using the strength of your core, pressing out of the shoulders, inhale your right leg on back. Draw it out nice and long. I want you to activate here. I want you to feel activation through the glutes and through the quad, energy out the heel. Beautiful. Strong breath in. Exhale and crunch, bring the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale and crunch, knee to nose. One more, breathe in, take your time. Full breath takes the length of the movement. Exhale and crunch, knee to nose. Perfect. Inhale, lengthen back on out, strong through the right heel. And then bend the knee, flexing the foot. Starting to make some nice big circles here. We'll start to warm up the hips. And you let this movement take on whatever shape you need. If it feels good to really pull the knee in close towards the chest, if it feels good to really open out to the side, or if today it feels good to move in small movements. Letting the breath kind of take over here. Maybe just slow it down as we start to warm up that hip. Maintain that engagement through the arms. Maintain that lock of the tummy in tight. Beautiful. When you're ready, start to take your circles the opposite direction. The hips firing up. Allow yourself one more big circle in this direction. And then as you breathe in, extend that right leg back out nice and long, energy out the heel. Inhale, little lift of the heel, create some space. As you breathe out, press through the floor, send the foot through between the hands. We'll start to make our way to low lunge. Start nice and low, come up on fingertips. Know that you can adjust the feet at any time. And then using the strength of the core, slow rise on up. As the arms reach on up, allow the shoulder blades to relax down and away. Let yourself start to settle into the hips. Breathe nice and deep. And then start to bring your right hand to your hip. Left fingertips stay reaching up. Start to press the hips over to the left as the left fingertips reach over to the right. Nice big side yawn here. Beautiful. Not holding your breath, taking any tension out of the face. Letting your next inhale gently rise you on up. Let the right hand meet the left. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, little extra length, reach on up. Exhale, hands come down, frame out that front foot. Beautiful. Feel the connection of the hands down to your mat. And then we'll start to walk our right foot towards the right corner of the mat. Toes are gonna take slightly out, heel in. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna curl your left toes into your mat just so you can pull that left knee back, allowing the hips to sink a little further. So your left thigh bone is pulling back and your right hips are pulling on down. So you're really pressing down through hips. And then you'll start to walk your hands, as much as feels good for you, over to the left corner of the mat. So you're kind of working in diagonal here. As the hands walk to the left, you might feel yourself splaying the right knee out to the side, coming onto the right edge of the foot. It's a little funky lizard here, just activating hips, letting the hips be your release here at the autumn equinox. Allow yourself to settle into a few cycles of breath. When you're ready, starting to arrive back at center, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Let the foot come in next to the hand, hug the knee in close. Option here to either stay down on the knees or lift the back knee on up. Step it back for a quick moment in high plank or half plank, always having the option on the knees. Full breath in, press through the floor. Exhale, drop down to the knees, bum to the heels, settle into a nice child's pose. Your choice, knees could stay together or they could start to splay out wide. Just taking 2 cycles of breath here. We want to keep that fire building. Feel the back of the body inflate as you breathe out. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you might feel the hips settle a little further towards the heels. We've got one more breath. And then when you're ready, grounding through the hands, let's press it back up to tabletop. And check that alignment. Make sure there's some space between the knees. Through the floor, suction cupping the hands to the mat. So claw up your fingers. Beautiful. We're going to take an inhale. We're going to send the left leg back nice and long this time. Energy out the heel. Again, active through glute, active through quad. Take that full breath in, find length. Exhale and crunch, knee towards the nose, round the spine. Inhale, lengthen out, gaze forward as you send that leg back. Exhale and crunch. One more. Inhale, long. Exhale, contract, pull everything through center. Inhale, lengthen back on out, flexing the foot as you bend the knee, starting to make those nice open hip circles. Again, take it as deep as you would like. Stay aware of your breathing. Circles here. Saying good morning, good evening, good afternoon to that left hip. Make sure you're maintaining strength through the arms. Make sure you're maintaining strength through the core. You're pulling lower ribs in. You're active through the entire body. All right, Jenny, when you're ready, circles go the opposite way. One more big circle around. Warm up that hip. And then when you're ready, lengthen through that left leg one more time. Big breath in. Exhale, send it through, press through the mat, foot lands between the hands. Take your time to arrive, come up on fingertips. Know that you're not anchored into the mat as the heart space starts to lift, active through the core, arms reach on up. Once you arrive, settle the shoulders, relax the face. Feel comfortable and confident in your lunge. We'll take the left hand to the left hip, start to press the hips towards the right, as the right fingertips come over towards the left. Try to stay active through that right arm. It's easy to get lazy here. Stay nice and active, even active fingertips. Beautiful. As much length as you can get from that hip, the underarm out through the fingertips. Beautiful. Inhale, arrive back at center using the core. Left arm reaches up. As you breathe out, hands come down, frame out the foot. Start to walk now the left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Toes slightly out, heel in. Beautiful. Right toes into the mat, so you can pull that knee on back, allowing the hips and the thigh bone to come down towards the mat. So hips are nice and low. When you're ready, start to walk the hands over towards the right edge of the mat. Might walk off the mat, that's okay. And you might feel yourself splaying onto the knife edge of that left foot. Beautiful. Hips pulling down. Breath is strong. Deep cycle of breath. When you're ready, start to So walk the hands back to center, let the foot connect on back down, snuggle it in close to the hands. Curl the right toes into the mat, active through that right leg, and step it back, high plank or half plank. You have the option to stay onto the knees. Full breath in, presses through the mat. Exhale, drop to the knees. Thumb to the heels, wide like child's pose. Let the knees come out, big toes to touch. Beautiful, let the breath settle you down. Thank yourself for joining us here in this Autumn Equinox practice. Stay here as long as you need to settle back into your breathing, to slow it back on down. This might be a nice time to set an intention for the season. So if you're connecting with something positive, draw it into